Good morning, everybody. 9:30, rise and shine. What a grey, wet morning this morning. But never mind, we've got some fun things to do this morning because what is coming up on Sunday? It's easy to lose track, isn't it, at the moment? Does anyone know what Sunday is? Special day? It is Father's Day, Holly. Well done. So I'm going to make, we're going to do a little activity of something you can make for your dads for Father's Day. But first of all, I just want to tell you something that it tells us about in the Bible, that Jesus was walking along. He was making his way slowly to Jerusalem with his disciples. And they came across a group of 10 men with leprosy. They were lepers. Now, we talk a lot about quarantine at the moment, don't we? And then if you think you've got the virus, you've got to shut yourself away so you don't spread it to other people. Well, go back 100 years ago, or even 2,000 years ago, to the time of Jesus, people were very scared of catching illnesses, weren't they? Because they didn't have medicines. And there was one particular illness they really didn't like, which was leprosy. And leprosy was like a skin condition. It made your skin go all boily and cracky and sore and painful. And, it's a bit contagious if you were to get close to someone at that time. So people were scared about it. So they would keep these lepers off to themselves. They'd often carry a little bell with them as they were going around so that people knew, oh, the lepers are coming. Now, these lepers saw Jesus. And I think they probably knew who he was because they called out to him. They knew that he might be able to help them. And they said, Master, have mercy on us. And so Jesus said to them, go to the chief priest and you will be cured of your leprosy. So he didn't cure them there and then. He told them, you've got to go off to see the priest, because the priest was the one who could determine, he was a bit like the doctor really, is your leprosy gone? So off they trundled, and as they were walking, they noticed their skin was healing, their leprosy was disappearing, and they were overjoyed, and they saw the priest, and the priest said, yes, you are free of your leprosy, which is great. It's a miraculous healing by Jesus. But the interesting point about this story is that only one of them actually took the time to remember to thank Jesus. He went back and found Jesus, and he was running, and he went down on his knees and he was like, thank you, have mercy on me. And Jesus, was very pleased, and he recognized that man's heart was a good heart because he took that time to say thank you. And he said, where? There was 9 others of them, where are they? And he made the point as well to the people around him. So the actual one who came back was a Samaritan. And we know, don't we, from what we've talked about, that they didn't really like the Samaritans, the people living in that area. They looked down on them, didn't like them, and yet it was the Samaritan. And this wasn't a parable, this was actually something that happened. He was the one who came back and thanked Jesus. So it's a reminder not only of Jesus's miraculous power of healing, but also the importance of saying thank you to people when they help us. And so, as we say, Father's Day on Sunday, so it's always nice to think about what our dads do for us and to thank them for it. And not only our dads here living in Wales with us or wherever we are in the world, but also to remember our Father in heaven and to thank him for what he does for us. So I'm going to make what we're going to make are chocolate truffles. Now, these are very simple to make. You only need kind of 2 basic ingredients, and I went to the shop this morning and I got these from the village shop. So I got 1 bar of dark chocolate, this sort of size. Now you can choose milk chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever you like. And some lovely local tea Tanglust dairy cream. Now, whatever cream you use, it's got to be thick double cream, good old double cream. And that's all you need. And what you do is you take your chocolate, chop it up really finely into small bits, put it into a bowl, and then heat your cream. And for each bar of chocolate, you'll need 80 millilitres of double cream. So heat your double cream up just gently on a saucepan until it's simmering. Take it off the heat, then pour it over your chopped up chocolate. If you want to be a little bit indulgent, add a teaspoon or two of butter as well, but you don't have to. And you might want to put some flavour in there, like vanilla essence or like an orange essence or something, whatever sort of flavour you like. And then you need to put your bowl in the fridge for at least an hour, maybe 2, depending on how cold your fridge is. And then when it comes out of the fridge, it looks a bit like this. And what we made is ganache. But these are really simple. These truffles, lovely. So what I'm going to do is take my ganache. I've washed my hands. I'm going to take a little sort of spoonful of it. Now my hand's a little bit warm, so I'm hoping this will be. This does get a little bit messy. And just sort of roll that, it gets very messy. Roll that into a ball. And let's do another one. Let's do yummy, yummy, yummy. So, well, you might want to kind of like just dust your hands a little bit, but there we go. So we've got my little balls, and then we choose. I've just raided my kitchen cupboard to see what I got. Things to roll the truffle in. So I have got some milk chocolate strands here. I've got hundreds and thousands. I've got some gold spray, even some green funny looking stuff. So I think for this first one, I'm going to go with some, let's go with some hundreds and thousands, because you can see those nice and bright on the camera. So I'm just going to pour them like onto a little plate, take my ball-like truffle, which is all a bit gooey on the outside, and just roll it in the hundreds and thousands. And then Holly might be very kind and get me a wet wipe or a tissue just to, so I can move on to phase 2. So that is, look at that, doesn't that look cute? So that's our little truffle number 1. And then truffle number 2, I think maybe I'll do with the chocolate strands. So I'm going to put them on this side of the plate and just roll that one in the chocolate strands. Now these will keep in the fridge for about 2 weeks, or because of the cream, if you just want to, if you're just not putting them in the fridge, maybe 2 to 3 days. So good to, you can make them today, make them tomorrow, Saturday, all ready for Sunday, and they'll keep nice. So very simple, no gluten or anything, just lovely bit of chocolate and cream. So there are my truffles. And then what will be nice is to make something to put them in. Might just need a slightly damp one if I can, Hoss. Maybe a bit of kitchen roll down. There we go. It is a messy job. You will need to wash your hands afterwards. There we go. So there's my little 2. And I reckon I'll probably be able to make about, probably about 8 or so from that mix. Should be good. Now, what to put them in? What I've taken is a little piece of A4 card. I've gone for a nice coloured one. And I've folded it 4 times. So in half, and then folded it in again like that. Now, of course, I'm going to get chocolate all over mine because I've got chocolatey hands, but just ignore that. Right. Then what I've done is I've drawn 6 little diamond shapes on those, what are these called? Folds. Just in about 1 inch from the outside. And I've cut them out. I'll just cut that final one. So you can see what I've done. And then I need some glue or some sellotape. Have I got my glue? Maybe glue or sellotape, who knows. But what we'll do is, you can fold this 3 times then. If you want, you can do 4, but 3 works quite well. And that reminds me, actually, you need to just do a little indent just on the end like that as well. So you've got have we got any glue or sellotape? Holly's off on a mission. Oh, I've got some PVA glue there if we need it. Right, so these little 4 holes at the end here. Fold it into 3. And then you can glue all along. I'm going to just use this PVA glue. It's probably better to use Pritt stick or tape. And fold it into 3. Ollie's wonderfully found me some now, but I've gone with the PVA. Let's see whether that works. And you've got, I think sellotape might be better for this one. And we've made like a little cracker shape, haven't we? And then these bits where we've cut, they just like plonk in the end like that. And then you can get like a pipe cleaner or a bit of ribbon, whatever you like. Now, the key thing to do before you fold it up and make it like that is decorate it, because it's a bit hard to decorate once you've drawn it in there, put it into 3 shapes. So decorate, write on whatever you want. Dear Dad, world's best dad, love you Dad, whatever you like to do. Decorate it, go to town, fold it up. Now before you seal, so you'll seal one end with like a bit of pipe cleaner. Oh, what's I've got in here? Oh, Holly, just open that for me and get me some pipe cleaner. And then what you can do is take your truffles and put them into here, couldn't you? So you could probably fit about 6 or so truffles in there. I've got my pipe cleaner and I'm just tying one in there. I'm going to put my truffles in carefully. 1, whee! And 2, whee! And then fold it up on the other side like that. And ta-da! You've got a very easy but deliciously tasty Father's Day present for your dad to say thank you to him for everything that he does for you. And let's remember also to thank our Father in heaven for everything that he's done for us, given us life, given us his son Jesus, and given us the Holy Spirit, and given us this wonderful world to live in. So I hope you have success with that. Remember, 1 bar of chocolate, 80 ml of cream, have fun. And I will see you tomorrow. So stay safe, everybody.